Lana wandered aimlessly through Whispering Pines Forest, her black tears trailing behind her like a river of sorrow. Perched on her shoulder, Shimu watched with his 8 gleaming eyes, his tiny form a constant source of comfort in the darkness. As they walked, Lana's mind drifted to memories long forgotten, buried beneath the weight of her loneliness and despair. She longed to escape the darkness that consumed her, to find solace in a world that had long since abandoned her. Suddenly, Lana stumbled upon a clearing in the forest, a shimmering lake nestled amidst the trees. The moonlight danced upon the water's surface, casting an ethereal glow upon the scene. Lana approached the edge of the lake, her heart heavy with anticipation. As Lana stared into the water, a vision appeared before her eyes. She saw herself as she once was, a happy little girl with a smile that lit up the room. It was Christmas Day, and Lana was opening a present with eager anticipation. Her eyes sparkled with joy as she pulled back the wrapping paper to reveal a tiny spider nestled within. Lana gasped in disbelief as she watched the scene unfold. She saw herself cradling the baby spider in her hands, a look of wonder and delight upon her face. She named the spider Shimu and vowed to care for him always. Tears welled up in Lana's eyes as she watched another memory play out before her. She saw her old self decorating an enclosure for Shimu, carefully arranging branches and leaves to create a cozy home. She saw herself sitting beside Shimu, sharing moments of quiet companionship. But then, Lana's happiness turned to sorrow as she watched the vision fade away. She saw herself sitting alone in the darkness, her heart heavy with the weight of her loneliness. She saw herself drawing pictures of herself and Shimu, the only companion she had ever known. Lana's sadness turned to rage, a fiery inferno that threatened to consume everything in its path. The environment around her began to decay, the trees withering and crumbling to dust. Her voice became demonic, echoing through the forest with a chilling intensity. Just as Lana was about to lose control, Shimu crawled onto her face, his tiny body trembling with fear. He pressed his body against her cheek, his presence a soothing balm against her rage. Lana's anger began to subside, replaced by a profound sense of loss and despair. She sank to the ground, her body racked with sobs as she mourned the life she had lost. But amidst the darkness, there was a glimmer of hope. With Shimu by her side, Lana knew that she was not alone. And though the pain of her past weighed heavily upon her, she knew that she would find a way to endure. Together, Lana and Shimu lay beneath the moonlit sky, their bond stronger than ever before. And as the night stretched on, they found solace in each other's company, a beacon of light in the darkness that surrounded them. Together, they moved through the darkness, their bond stronger than ever before, as they prepared to unleash their terror upon the unsuspecting intruders. But even as Lana embraced her growing darkness, she knew that the path ahead would be fraught with danger and despair. The darkness inside her threatened to consume everything in its path, and she could feel herself slipping further into the abyss with each passing moment.